Stop for a moment and think about the last time you felt a deep shift within yourself that seemed to ripple outward in your relationships or community. In my research of Carl Jung's work on inner transformation and collective healing, I've found profound insights that speak directly to our modern struggles with division, anxiety, and a longing for meaning. Jung was fascinated by the intimate link between our personal unconscious and the collective unconscious that shapes human culture and society. Understanding this connection is not just a curiosity, but an urgent necessity as we wrestle with global conflicts, social polarization, and environmental crises. I've studied how Jung observed his patients undergo profound personal change, often through confronting shadow aspects, the hidden parts of themselves they denied or repressed. These inner transformations were never merely private acts. Rather, Jung argued that as individuals integrate these shadow elements, they contribute to the healing of the broader psyche of humanity, which he called the collective unconscious. For instance, Jung worked with many patients who battled inner turmoil and alienation, yet as they embarked on the individuation journey, the process of becoming whole and authentic, they reported a deepened empathy and a stronger desire to contribute positively to society. This wasn't accidental. It reflected Jung's belief that personal wholeness radiates outward. Connecting this with today, imagine someone confronting their unconscious biases, fears, or traumas. Jung's symbolic methods, such as dream analysis, active imagination, or exploration of archetypes, they bring previously hidden inner conflicts to light and integrate them. This psychological realignment can manifest in their daily life as greater compassion, stronger relationships, and more courageous social engagement. Jung drew a powerful distinction from other psychological approaches of his time by emphasizing not just personal healing, but its inseparability from collective healing. He saw psyche as fundamentally communal, so individual growth without social impact was incomplete. This is a radical shift from thinking of psychology as only about the self to seeing it as a bridge to collective wellness. Take, for example, the archetype of the hero Jung often described, which represents the journey through darkness and danger to emerge transformed. This heroic journey within each person ultimately models a collective narrative of renewal and hope. When we embark on our own inner hero's path, we subconsciously inspire societal change. We become microcosms of transformation that challenge destructive cultural patterns. Another illustrative case is Jung's concept of projection, where people unconsciously assign their disowned aspects onto others. This dynamic fuels social conflict and prejudice. But by bringing these projections to awareness and reclaiming disowned parts within ourselves, we reduce collective discord. Jungians today still use this principle in therapeutic and community settings to foster reconciliation and cross-cultural understanding. So, how do you make such inner transformation practical in your life? Drawing on Jung's methods, let me outline 3 tangible steps. First, cultivate self-reflection, sometimes through journaling or dream work, to notice recurring themes or emotions you avoid. These are clues to your shadow asking for integration. Next, practice active imagination, a technique Jung created where you dialogue with images and figures from your unconscious. This helps unlock unconscious wisdom and resolve inner conflicts. Finally, commit to authentic expression and embrace vulnerability, stretching beyond comfort to share your transformed self. The small acts of honesty and empathy accumulate to nurture collective healing. Remember, Jung believed that individuation was not a solitary quest, but a contribution to humanity's psyche that demanded courage and persistence. He trusted in the natural human capacity to grow beyond fragmentation and polarization. By investing in your inner work, you are actively participating in healing the collective wounds that challenge our world. Think about that weight and possibility. let it encourage you to begin or deepen your path of transformation. In summary, Jung's insight invites us to see inner transformation not as an escape from reality, but as a foundation for collective healing. Our psychological wounds are intertwined with societal ones, and so our growth nurtures the growth of others. Embracing shadow integration, individuation, and active imagination, you hold the keys to breaking cycles of division and cultivating a more compassionate, connected world. Tomorrow, I urge you not to miss our next exploration on what is my responsibility to the collective unconscious. This question builds directly on today's theme, revealing why your personal transformation carries a responsibility to the shared psyche and how we can consciously contribute to its evolution. By understanding this responsibility, you unlock a crucial step in your psychological and spiritual development. If you found this reflection on inner transformation and collective healing meaningful, please like, comment your own insights, and don't forget to subscribe so you can join me live in tomorrow's essential journey into Jung's wisdom together. I'm excited that you will walk with me further into understanding how our inner work impacts more than just ourselves, but the whole of humanity. Stay curious, stay compassionate, and remember, your transformation matters deeply for the world we share.